7 minutes before we get started with trading here at the New York Stock Exchange. Let's get to our mad dash. Want to talk a little Southwest, a company, I think it's fair to say, under a bit of pressure from the activist Elliott and the 10 directors they've nominated to take control of the board.
As usual, I turn to you and wonder what really does an activist need, other than the fact that they have pressured this company. The company's taken some very specific actions. One board member's bought more than $100 million worth of stock to be able to support Mr. Jordan and the team. And I say, well, wait a second. There's a lot being done here, and yet it's not enough. I mean, when is enough enough? And I happen to think Elliott's work is superior.
That's a good question, Jim. I think others are asking. It's hard to know at this point where sentiment really fully stands on this, to your point, and this is since that investor meeting, right?
Congratulations.
Where they came up with targets that people liked. Elliott still wants Jordan out. It's as simple as that.
Now, I understand that Elliott is not done. I will say that a lot of these should have been done before, but does it matter when they did them? And the airline stocks historically aren't so hot anyway. But a little notice, this Iceland tie-up. Iceland Air is the cheap way to go to Europe. So, Southwest to Iceland is actually a terrific thing to do. So they've got a lot of things I really like about this. But then again, I recognize that there are real issues involving governance here.
Right.
And I wouldn't be surprised if there isn't more discussion.
What about this upgrade today? It's only to a hold. We both have it in our hands from Jefferies.
Upgrade to hold, credit where credit is due. They can get behind a lot of this, but not all of it. And that's where I think Elliott can come out. I think, David, is this company a rogue company? No, I think it fell behind the times and is trying to catch up. Maybe they actually should just say, and Elliott, come in and help us. Here's 3 board seats.
Right.
If Elliott would take 3 board seats. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know where and if
the state of play
ends up, if it does. It's rare that you see that kind of a play for that many board seats.
Right.
Obviously, if they were to get them all, they would take control of the company.
Mr. Jordan is trying to bring the company into the current age. There is a sense that they were troglodytes. It was perfect at one time. I don't know. Would I buy the stock here? I don't think there's as much downside if Elliott's still doing some things.
Okay.
How you been, okay?
Yeah.
Because those sneakers are just ridiculous.
They're great, aren't they?
No, we're going to talk about them in the teen survey. The teen survey, these have been the least ever. Well, you hold them up so people say, this is the least teen survey sneaker in the history of it's a podcast. Nice. We can't help you.
Maybe they'll give me more of them for free then. If I
Bolero? Are those Bolero shoes?
My God, I'm so inflexible.
I like Bolero here.
I work on those hips. There they are. Thank you.